Hello, good morning, everybody. It is January 3rd, 2024. Welcome to the new year and the first stream of the new year. Hopefully, everybody had a great holidays. I haven't drawn in over a week. I'm a little rusty, a little reluctant to come back here so quickly. I wanted to give myself another week break, spend some more time with the family. But I didn't want to leave too much of a gap between my drawing and the sessions we have here. So I'm back. Let's do this. If you're new, hopefully you've been looking at the timeline. It'll give you a rough idea of what we're looking to do today. The initial 2-minute poses, don't be too hard on yourself. I mean, if anything, just stretch out your lines. Stretch out your arm, your shoulder, your wrist. Work on your line work, line weight. So they're just for warm-ups. And then we'll go into some more detail and some more poses. The 2 hours does go by quick. It is a long session. I initially started with 40 minutes and I'm up to 2 hours now, but I'll probably keep the sessions this long. Anyways, welcome back. I see some old faces and some new faces as well. Good to see. Glad you could join me from wherever you are. Let us begin. Let us start. A bit of a new setup on my side here, so we will tweak things out and begin. Okay, looks like everything went as smooth as I wanted it to. We're gonna just move that up, down. Okay, hopefully you can see the timer. If you can't, I will do the best I can to keep you in the loop. 2 minutes has begun. Remember, these are just rough gesture poses, nothing crazy. Don't be too hard on yourselves. I mean, I didn't even warm up. Sometimes I warm up before the stream. Not the case now. I didn't have time, so we're just playing it by ear. I'm just working on some rough lines. This is actually a great pose. But I don't think I'm going to be able to capture it. Yeah, I love that. I do feel like for our stream this morning I'm forgetting something. I don't know what it is. We got a minute left. Do what you can. I can tell my lines are very stiff this morning. Already, I can kind of tell myself, okay, I need to loosen up here. Until things are dramatically out of proportion. That's okay. We got 30 seconds left. See, I'm just pulling out some square shapes and some lines here. We'll see how much can get done in a short period of time. I am using a fairly dark brush here. Okay, move on to the next pose. I kind of lose a few seconds. You know, I lose a few seconds during the change. That's okay. Let's see. Actually wanted to do that better. I knew I could put in some proper lines here, but that's okay. I can see my line work's already getting a little better. I'm getting a little more of my confidence back. Sometimes it takes a while, sometimes it takes a little longer. I find if I'm not putting pressure on myself, I have no expectations, Things come a little bit more naturally there. And this is tricky. The curvature of the arm is a tricky business. Let's see if I can really... Sometimes I think hold the line. What I mean by that is don't draw it, just kind of ghost it. Because sometimes our brain kind of overrides my hand and does its own thing. We're down to 5 seconds. Oh, that was pretty good, see? I kind of got a bit of a gesture in there. Okay. 2 minutes is not a long time. It should be just a couple of solid lines, really. Let's see if we can do this. I actually like this pose. Very confident. Very confident. Very confident pose. Interesting how I messed that up. Let's try that again. And what did I do? I changed my brush. Okay. Here we go. Seconds. I feel like I got a nice bit of gesture in there. I'm just not nailing those legs. I'm kind of disappointed. But 2 minutes, like I said, don't be too hard on yourself. It's once again, very nice pose here. Okay. Definitely tell I'm struggling with already with his posture there. Okay. How are we gonna do this? I like that pectoral, the bit of the fat that comes down, and that's a very nice curve. You can do a lot with the line weight there, I'm sure. And don't be too hard on yourself with trying to get the full pose in. Like I said, this is a warm up. We're just figuring out the line work here. I don't think I even have the proportions right here. Down to 30 seconds. Weird, I only got the left side here. It's kind of funny. arm. Okay. Last warm up. Have fun. You can have fun. What kind of fun with a stick and build around it? Let's try that. Let's draw the stick. Without the head, the pose does look weird, but I only got a minute left. I don't know. Might have gotten a little too large with the head there. That's another dilemma. Seconds. I'm gonna do what you can do. Wrapping it up here. Okay, this is the first 10-minute pose. Take a little breather. Don't jump right into it. Hopefully you've warmed up. And let us begin. I'm gonna do focus a little more on the line work here, a little more circles, a little more freehand, and then I'll tighten up the next two poses. The first line I put down and I'm already wrong. Just looking at the angle of that arm. See if I can get something nice going on here. That. I feel like the arm is a little too big on my side of things. I'll fix that up later. And once again, I'm just working with shapes here. Okay. And then working on the tricep here. Which is interesting. I put a couple of lines down, but I erased it. You're probably wondering why. It's just the line weight. Not happy with it. I do believe today, just because I'm so rusty, I'm coming in very hard with the line weight, so we're gonna fix that. This back line now is gonna be very tricky. Trying to achieve it. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I might have to recharge my headphones here, people. Might not last me the 2 hours. So a bit of a struggle, I'm not going to admit, with that thigh. Ugh, that was an ugly line. I want like a nice up curve, and then it kind of bevels down. There we go. And then that's our thigh, basically. I did manage to pull the back off a bit. I won't lie. Which is what part I was most nervous about. The longer line, the harder it is really to make do with it. To kind of render it and imagine it together. So let's try something different here. Looks like things are coming together here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little worried about the calf. Calf muscle's my weakness. Something I'm maybe a little too self-aware with. But what I'm gonna live with. Let's have some fun here with this calf. Once again, coming in a little too hot. Let that line work. Let's fix things up here. Yes, I know. My headphones are about to go, folks. Sorry you have to listen into that. But that's gonna be... We're down to 3 minutes. 3 minutes. I'm just fooling around with the brush stroke here and see if I can really capture some energy. Let's see. We do have some spam in my channel. I'm gonna overlook that. I'm kind of in a flow here. I'd be surprised if that kind of marketing works. So for our YouTubers, we have a Twitch spam bot kind of taking over. 3 minutes left. Let's see if we can do some of the face here. Zoom in a bit. I can really capture some of the... I do feel the pose is a little too technical, and it's kind of losing its flow. But I'll be honest with you, that's a good problem to have. think I did kind of fudge up the nose a bit. That's fine. I should really zoom in and get the details of it, but I'm not going to. There we go. Not bad. There is a nice flow to this pose. I'll be the first to admit. So. We're down to a minute. I kind of feel I've captured the pose in its essence. But let's try. Oh, that was a very nice line. Very nice line. Let's see if I can capture the rest of the foot. Now, I think it's a little out of proportion. I think the legs might be a little squeezed in. The head, I feel, definitely needs to be bigger. Let's see if we can kind of... It is, the angle of it and all is challenging. I don't want to correct too much because the way my brushes are set up really doesn't allow for mistakes. What are we at? We're at 20 seconds. Hopefully everything came out the way you wanted it to. And I'm just working on some fingers here. Okay, so not bad for the first 10-minute pose of the day. Let's move on to the next one. Once again, lots of great energy with this pose. It looks like a fun pose, but I'm sure you're well aware there's a lot going on here, so I think it's gonna take a while to really capture the energy of this. There's a nice flow here. Very nice flow. Little bicep here, and I shouldn't be drawing that in. That's a big no-no. No for me, but if you want to do it, if it helps you learn, who am I to argue? This is tricky. This is very tricky to get this head properly diagrammed in. It's gonna be tricky. Gonna kind of use the mouth as a reference there. Okay, I think I got it. It might be... I have small head syndrome, so we'll see if I can make sure it's proportional. So. Eyes, and then we have the ears over here. So yeah, we're a little... What a wild pose, isn't it? Hopefully it challenges you. I hope it does. Definitely should. I'm trying to get that pectoral line in with, and I'm using kind of the nipples as a reference. I think I got it right there. I'm gonna capture that energy, that twist. There you go. That arm is tricky. Just keep an eye on that angle. I think it's a lot higher elevated than I give it credit for. I'm gonna redo that back line. At this point, there's a lot of skittish lines there, something I tell people to try and avoid. And here I am doing it. Okay. I'm just gonna square him in a bit because he's very spread out. Here we have nice little tension here. Just gonna shade in the tension because I like it. And there we go. This is the dilemma with digital, is you're resizing the to fit it on your canvas, but when you resize it, you automatically are changing all the proportions. You're making either things a little too small, and then resetting your brain. I think that just takes a lot of practice, where you can just intuitively just compensate for that change. I don't know. Just trying to see the flow here of his foot. One is higher than the other. So let's see if I capture that. I think it's right here. We're down to 4 minutes at the halfway mark. There's nice energy in this leg, and I'm just trying to capture it with some line weight. And like one nice brush stroke like that. So I can pull it off. Not really. It's okay. Yeah, I think we need to go way bigger with the leg. Let's try something like that. Like that. I'm kind of still in the learning phase when it comes to proportion anatomy. It's something I definitely need to spend more time on, but I'm kind of just gonna will through it and see if I can okay. I feel this line work is a little too hard. I'm gonna try and smooth it out. He looks much skinnier on my pose here than what it is in the shape, so I'm gonna try and remedy that. Not sure how. Let's see if we can add some. Interesting. We're down to a minute and a half. Hopefully you've had better luck than I have with trying to capture this pose. Not bad, quick rendering on the arm there. It is a little mangled, but that's okay. I really didn't do justice with the head. I should have. I mean, you're essentially rendering this upside down. So that's when your brain really starts to fizzle out and say, what is going on here? Well, give it a try if you can do the face. I really want to work on that mouth, but that's gonna be a challenge. I'd have to zoom in and get into some detail there. And I only got 15 seconds, but let's see if I can do some basic shading here. Nah, it didn't work. Okay, we'll move on. A very nice pose. Have fun, have fun, have fun. I might go a little lighter with this one, and then take my time with capturing. Here's the energy here. Where is the energy hex? Let's see. Whoa. Too long of a brushstroke. Let's see if we can do this. I'm kind of all over the place. To you, it might come naturally to you where the energy of the pose is coming from, where the flow is coming from, but to me, I am struggling with this one, but I'll bring it together, folks, don't worry. You can count on me. I think that's some shoddy line work. Let's see if we can fix that. I don't know if you had this problem. Sometimes you got this flow and you're just drawing lines. It's kind of like your arm takes control over everything else. Okay, folks, I think I have something coming together here. Okay. At first I thought I was going to focus on the right leg stretched out, but I feel the energy is really in that back leg, the left leg. Yes, okay. Quite happy with the leg flow here. Kind of coming together. There we go. Okay. Let's see if we can capture the other leg, and then we'll start working on the torso. I'm just gonna make this kind of like a bubble for the foot. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay. There we go. I should come in with a little more harder lines, but we'll leave it be. We're 5 minutes in, and I've technically done half the body, but it is the easy half. So let's see if I can catch up. Yeah. Not impressed with myself there. Okay. Interesting. Something's going on here proportion-wise, and I'm gonna fix it. Once again, very conscious of the line work I'm doing right now, and I feel I'm going a little too fast, and I sometimes have to take myself back, slow down, and go, why did I put that line? Why did I do that? I do believe I need to fix that arm. I do believe I need to fix that arm. Theoretically, that is cheating, but winner, winner, chicken dinner. I'm on digital here, folks. I use all the tools to my disposal. I'm not gonna even be able to get this head in time. Like, I'm starting to feel the pressure here. Come on now. Ooh. Should I I shouldn't be wasting time on that sword. Come on now. Let's try this. I started off on such a good note, and here I'm budging this up. Okay. See, old me would have started with a head. New me's trying to get fancy. Okay, I think I got it here. Neck. I'm just looking at that clavicle bone. You see her chin is kind of melting into the I'm having a hard time differentiating between the chin and the neckline. Sorry, I was trying to explain that. came together. Sloppy line work at the top. Good thing you don't see it because it's so grayed out. We only got a minute and a half left. We're gonna wrap this up here. The head might be a little too big. Like I said, I'm really struggling with head. We're gonna once again unlock cheats. There we go. I think that's it. That's a shame. I really wanted to capture the pose. I did so well with the legs. And I screwed up the arm there. Let's see if I can fix that. Okay, the best I'll do, folks. 10 minutes. I was really struggling with the shoulders. There are some downward lines, which is my weakness. But I guess I was self-aware of that, and I was spending a little more time on it, as you should. But I started off the legs so well, so many clean lines that captures a lot. It's weird, I nailed this 10-minute pose. But as soon as I hit this 10-minute pose, my brain shuts down. It's funny how I can render certain models within the 10-minute time easily, and then some I just kind of stumble along. And that is the life of an artist. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Nice, beautiful, smooth lines. Yes. Just realized we're on the 20-minute pose and my headphones haven't died, so let's see if these headphones can go all the way. They'll probably die right on our last pose. Knowing my luck. Technically, this cane is a straight line. So, let's see if I can really nail it down. And kind of use it as a okay. This model is a fan favorite, of course. It really lets you work on some more looser lines. I think I'm fudging that up already. Oh yeah, we're fudging this up big time. Okay. I know what's wrong here. shouldn't have shaded that in. I think it was a little too early for that, but I have no self-control here. Let's try that. Okay. So it's kind of coming together. The head needs a little work. Maybe it's not so pointy. Yeah? What do you think, folks? I keep forgetting this is a 20-minute pose. I need to like step back a bit, take it easy. No rush, no pressure. Okay. I'm having too much fun here with the facial details. I need to get back to basics, as they say. Let's see. That's our arm-ish. See if we can pull this off. Those back muscles are always challenging just because they're such oddly shaped. And a whole slew of other issues. Also, like the back muscles can become very strong attention getter lines, lines that are very powerful. And so if you mess them up, if you mess up the line weight, I feel it throws the pose off. Like these lines I have for the back right now are way too intense. If you're actually looking at it, those are very subtle lines. Very subtle changes. And I'm having a hard time kind of capturing that. There we go. Still feel it's a little more of a hump than it needs to be. Oh well. Where are we at? I might come back to it because I'm struggling with it and I don't want to waste too much time with it. As long as I have the rough guideline, put down the main lines, then I can work on coming back and continuing where I left off. I think it's a little more up there. Right? Ooh, that's new. Learn something new in Photoshop every day. Just gonna jump up the... See, I wanted to do that line, but it needs to naturally connect with the rest of the body. Let's see if I can do that. Okay, I'll have to live with that. Not ideal, but it's something I have to live with, because it really comes out a little more. Let's see if I can just line it up a bit better. Check out the foreshortening on the leg, which is pretty incredible how small it is. I fix this. Kind of just shorts. We're at the 10-minute mark, halfway. If you're a little ahead of schedule like I am, that's okay. That'll give you a little extra time to do some shading and all that monkey business. Maybe work on some line weight. Maybe experiment with some brushes you haven't used yet. If you're on pencil, maybe do something different. Instead of traditional, use crotch hatching or something different to do the shading with. A lot of people say draw for fun. I am of the camp that you should draw with intention. Fun is fine, but you should also draw and learn something while you're at it. Do both at once. I think you're in good shape. Okay, I think I am where I am. Here we go. Shading is going to be tricky. I'm not sure how to approach it, but we'll figure it out. Figure it out. Big that staff is. Quite the staff we have there, folks. Now I should zoom in. Every bone in my body's telling me to zoom in here to do the fingers and the head. So let's do that. No more games. No more games. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's get some details here. It's debatable how this is achieved now. I think that's one. That's two. That's three. Okay, I think I can put this together. I don't want to put down too many lines, then things start to get wonky. Have a little. Probably not what I should have done, but. His fingers are kind of like nice and round, so difficulty level's not there. They're not like these long, protruding fingers. So. Interesting. Down to 5 minutes. I'm gonna do a little focusing on the head, and then we'll zoom out and see how it looks. Just fooling around with the little line work there. I feel this arm needs to be a lot curvier, like rounder, like that. Okay, let's see if we can pull this off. I'm just gonna thicken the brush here a bit. Down to 2 minutes. I'm well aware of that, folks. Do not panic. I'm gonna get some kind of facial gesture in here for everybody, though you probably won't see the details. And there we go. I do want it to get a little more detail, but that's okay. I really wanted to get that ear too, but I want to zoom out and see how this looks. Oops. There we go. Okay, and that is, by all definition of the term, would have loved to get some shading in, but that's okay. We're not at that point. Really not at that point. Yeah, not even close. Okay. 2 seconds. Okay, not bad. Let's move on to the next 20-minute pose. I am actually a little tired, I guess, because it's been such a while. So there's a 20, and then we got a 30. So take your time, stretch if you have to. We're well past the hour mark. Hour and 20, hour and 10, actually. Actually, we're at the hour mark. I forgot about the little 10-minute interlude. Okay. This pose is going to take a little longer to do, which is fine. I'm just going to try and see if I can, in that 20-minute, get the basics of it. But there's a lot more going on here, right? So, a lot more going on here. Let's see how to do this. This one's gonna be a little more messy. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna work a little. I'm gonna work a little on my line weight here for this one. Might even do the shading on another. Might do the shading on another layer. But that's assuming I even get to it. Okay. To reduce the weight of it. Not a big fan of. Not a big fan of this. I do feel this is an awkward pose. We can fix that. This is tricky. Yeah, I'm not feeling this at all. I think I've put down too many lines. And let's see if we can fix this. As you can tell, I'm very much struggling with this pose. Let's try this. Okay, I've officially lost power. You folks can listen to the music, but I cannot. But that's not gonna stop us. I'm really trying to get this pose together. There we go. Ooh, that was an angry line. You can kind of tell when lines start to get frustrating. And there we go. Okay.
Don't stop.
Like I said, it's a little tricky, a little frustrating here. Trying to really capture the essence of this pose. Shrink her down. Where does that arm come out? How does it work? Yada yada yada. Side profile poses always challenging, aren't they? They always get me. To some people they come easy, I believe, but to me it is an absolute challenge. Okay, I think it's coming together. A lot of it is just got some hard problem solving to do here, that's all. Definitely feel don't feel like I have the same flow here. That essentially becomes a problem now. You've got started off on the wrong foot. Nice. Such is life. Okay, now things are kind of coming together. I feel I used some very hard lines, which I shouldn't have done, and I've already committed to them. So, tough luck, X. Tough luck. There we go. And you can just tell by the line weight, it's not really. halfway mark, and I'm still kind of rendering here. And I will stay with this pose for now. Do some smaller, harder lines, add some definition here now. Much needed. I'm scared to draw the head in. I think I'm gonna mess it up. But let's do it. See if we can do this without screwing it up. Got it. I think I got it. Just a very subtle line. Which I probably shouldn't be doing, but I'll do it anyways. Just because I want to add some depth to the pose. I'm gonna zoom in here. I should be zooming in, but I've yet to do it. Let's see if we can just kind of get an outline before I zoom in here. There we go. I think we got it. I think we got it, folks. And you can tell my angle isn't consistent between the two sides of the hair. There we go. It's a lot better. She's coming together. He's coming together. See, I can already tell the arm needs to be a little bigger. I believe so, yeah. There we go. Don't stretch on me now, folks. Oop. There we go. Arm is coming together. Yeah, I started off on the wrong foot, I believe, but it looks like it's slowly she's coming together. I think she's a little out of proportion. Once again, like I said, I started off on a wrong foot in that regard. But, things are coming together now. Do a little detail in the face. I still got 5 minutes. We'll do what we can. Let's see if we can fix. working on that upper lip, which is a slight tint darker than the lower lip. I hope you see that. Right? And there we go. We got some very dark contrast around the nostrils, as usual. And then we're gonna fix that. I think it's safe to say I'm still going very light, but the details is not something I want to get involved with. Whoops. This line work needs to be much, much better. Let's see if I can fix it. Oops. It is a very subtle line. I'm tempted to make the hair a little darker. How are we doing on time? We got 3 minutes. Just debating whether I should get involved with the hair or just focus on something else completely. Okay, let's make the hair just a shade darker. See if that helps. It doesn't. We'll backtrack there. Let's do the eyes. I do feel I need to be a lot smaller. We're down to 2 minutes. Let's see. We'll leave that for now. That hair to chin contrast, the tone is going to be tricky because they're both dark, but to shade it where you do justice to it is a little tricky. Okay. Hello, petty bourgeoisie. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome 2024, which 2023 went by a little too fast, I believe. So. Sorry I didn't respond to you. I was kind of in my flow there. I hope you had a good New Year. Hopefully, as artists, you have some wicked New Year's resolutions where you push yourself. Otherwise, what fun is it, as they say? Yeah. We're down to 30 seconds. Like I said, I struggled with this one. But, you know, nevertheless, it is a tricky pose. There's a lot happening here. A lot. So I'll let it go. Okay, we're up to the last pose of the day. 30 seconds. I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry, folks. Let's just do some light shading here. Just the back leg a little darker on the tonal plane than the front leg there. So, go down there. There we go. This leg needs to be tilted back a bit. But it's just not something I'm gonna do right now. Proportion's kind of right, but oh well. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. I was hoping not to do a side profile. Hopefully we could change it, but look at this. The program that I use for life drawing has thrown us a curveball. So let's do this. I'm gonna have a little cup of coffee. I'm gonna stretch out my fingers here. Let's do this. The muscles, yes, the muscles. Artistic muscles, right? Is that what you're talking about? Artistic muscles? Creative muscles? One and the same, maybe, to a lot of people. But thanks for joining in, Eddie Bourgeoisie. That name does sound familiar. Maybe you're one of my regulars. Once you nail the flow of this pose, I think it'll be easy mode. And I think it's coming together here. It's coming together. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can do this. Do 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 do. It's coming together. That spinal indentation to the muscle has helped me a lot. See if we can capture the flow of this pose. So much muscle, so much detail, so much information. Sometimes they can be cool to look at, but when you actually draw it, it's a challenge. There's a lot happening here. A lot happening here. Head is kind of hidden, so you're like trying to render the skull and say, whoa, wait, this doesn't look like a traditional skull. What's going on here? And here we go. Here we go. You can kind of see the back of the neck muscle here. I'm not knowing the name of that muscle, but I do recognize it. And the head is here. Look at the... I'm drawing very square lines, but there's so much curvature, and I'll have to come back and kind of do that. Just come back and round up the lines is the best way to describe it, where you're just coming back to your square shapes and you're rounding up the lines. Rounding up the lines. We go, folks. I think I just did it. There we go. We've got some. Okay, that was the hardest part, and I think I just nailed it. Really getting that angle of the arms and the muscle and the. So I think it's easy sailing from here. And I could be absolutely wrong, but I think I got it. I think the only thing I've messed up is the proportion of the head. I feel is not correct. I think this is too big. Yeah, let's try that. Yeah, let's try that again. See, I thought I nailed it. And then here I am redrawing it. Let's try that. Talking to myself while I'm talking to you. Technically, when you're streaming, you cannot be talking to yourself. Right? What do you think? When you're streaming, you technically can't be talking to yourself. talking to somebody. The curvature of the head is throwing me off. That's fine. I'm not gonna fight it. There we go. We are gonna come back to this gentleman's head and figure out what to do. Right now, it's not the time. There's a lot happening here, and I'm trying to figure it all out, and it's a little tricky. Okay. I am spending quite a bit of time on the face and the skull only because it's one of my weaknesses, and I really want to be able to nail that stuff down. Here we are. Here we are. The learning curve on this pose is a little intense. How are we gonna do this? Look, I got 20 minutes, a little over 20 minutes. We're about a third of the way in this 30-minute pose. I'm gonna shrink this down. I think I have the torso, the back, everything kind of in proportion. Semi in proportion. Will I get to do some shading? I might not, depending how fast I get through the legs here, and if I can actually capture and render it properly. I just said I did the back, and I'm back at it. Let's see. And shrink the pen down just a bit. Okay. I'm just trying to nail this down. I think I got something that remotely looks like him, right? There's a lot of attention to detail I'm ignoring here. We'll come back to it. Kind of just following the flow, as you can tell. I'm not really. I was supposed to work on the legs. I'm back at the shoulders here. Just following the flow. There we go. Here is the arm. There's the arm. Okay. Okay. Tisk, tisk. I'm just rushing too much. Slowing down here. Let's slow down. Understand the pose. Yeah. I do feel, I'm gonna get a little philosophical here. I do feel like social media and the pacing of modern TV shows and all have dramatically affected the artist. Especially with the fine arts. because it requires so much patience, and we live in a world where there's like a war on patience. Slow things down. People don't read large books anymore. And then art is so counterintuitive to modern culture, right? It's like things take a long time and you get very, very little results in return. You have to sink half a day into like a great illustration or painting. I mean, some paintings take weeks, but it's a struggle because everything's telling you to go faster and absorb faster. And then you try and draw and paint, and you have to slow down. And I feel that counterculture is there with drawing. I mean, drawing, I guess if anything it teaches you to be patient. Okay. It's gentlemen's coming together. I can't complain. My only issue is how much time I'm going to have to actually do any kind of sculpting, shading. There's a little bump here, and I can't tell if that is... recognize that muscle. Interesting. See that little bump at the... is what would be right leg. Sorry about that, just coughed into the mic there and saved your eardrums. You owe me. Okay. One of the many other things I have to focus on is toes. I never get time to do toes. People say you should understand toes. I do believe it, but if you're doing concept art, animation, like anything with a modern, even fine art, I mean, toes are... If you're studious, of course you want to learn all of that, but it just seems... it's not something you really have to draw. I mean, most concept art has game characters and some kind of boots or shoes or something, so... But that's the thing, once you learn the toes, I think you're good to go. I just feel this is not right. Maybe... something. The leg might have to be a little longer. Once again, a side profile throw me off a bit. I'm glad the little gesture drawing software I'm using threw me 2 side profiles for the last pose of the day. It is my weakness. It's something I'm trying to avoid. Things come very 2D. I think that's what throws us off about these side poses. It's really learning how to add the depth to them, to a flat image or to a model. That's kind of... Okay, we're definitely gonna have to stretch out the legs. I can tell already. I was doing so well with the upper body that let's see where we can begin. Just stretch them out a little more. Do I need to tilt it? I don't think so. Still, that left leg doesn't feel natural. It really doesn't feel natural. Nope. Let's try just the knee. Something like that. This leg has such a bad flow to it. Let's try that. And that. And there we go. Once again, the calf muscle throwing me off a bit. But I think I can get it. I give myself a chance. Right. Sometimes I just step back from the monitor. That's all it takes. And go, this doesn't look right. Just step back from your medium a foot, a few foot. Makes a big difference sometimes. There we go. I think there we go. We got it. We're at the halfway mark. So let's see where that takes us. I think I rescued it a bit. I rescued this image a bit because it was looking disastrous. Still feel it's a little off. Let's try there. Okay, a little better. Oops. I'm gonna. Just a tad. I think that leg looks a lot better. That's gonna open up things for this leg here now. I thought the legs were gonna be a lot easier than the torso, and I've been proven wrong here. And I can already tell the leg I just worked on, I messed up. Let's see if I can fix this. Oof. Tough pose, tough pose. This can be very demoralizing at the end of the day here. My Discord pose of the day. Very demoralizing, but it's okay, we'll make do with it. I think that was it. That line for the calf needs to be, there we go. There we go. So that's that and that. Yes, I'm aware that the legs are not supposed to line up. That's what I'm going to fix right now. This leg doesn't want to agree with me. So I gotta figure out why. Oh. And snap it. Okay. Folks, I think I got it, kind of. I think the legs need to be a lot smaller. Let's try that again. Little less. There we go. A lot of skittish bad lines, but I'm gonna have to live with that. Can we tackle any kind of shading with this? Yes, we could, and I will, but the problem now becomes it can be very easy to screw up the shading here because there is so much happening. We're down to 7 minutes. I'm gonna do some very basic shading here. Nothing crazy. I'm quiet. I'm right into my flow here. Trying to salvage it with some more longer, simpler lines that kind of will give it a little better. Okay, that's always nice. Larger with the brush. We'll go a little lighter. And we'll see how we can add in some 5 minutes to add some just very basic shading. I'm not here to change anything per se. Just want to add some nice flow to it. That seems a little unnecessary. Did some nice work with the legs, but might have to come back with that. Let's see. So the legs are kind of coming together. A bit, right? Go. The muscle part kind of scared to tackle, but we'll do it. This is definitely going to require a lot more. I mean, I'm starting with a very light shade, but it definitely is going to require a lot more detail, a lot more layering of shades. I'll likely come back with some darker tones here. There's definitely room for. There we go. Okay, let's get fancy with some really darker lines here. Super darker lines. And hopefully it'll add some definition to this. It's a little... Maybe that's a little too dark. Let's see. Add some slight definition. Yeah. Kinda coming together. Kinda, maybe. We're down to 2 minutes. 2 minutes, folks. 2 minutes. Let's see if I can get some kind of something that remotely looks like a I should zoom in, but it's okay, I won't do it. Surprised I pulled that off. Whatever. Right. Oops. Okay, not bad. We got a minute left. Say your prayers and put those last lines down, folks. We're at it. We're finished. That's all she wrote. The curvature of the head needs a lot of work. I think I might screw this up at the last minute. Yep. Try and fix that. 30 seconds. The show's almost over. If you've hung in there with me this whole time, good for you. You can kind of go through all the trials and tribulations together. Ooh, no, that's not a good idea. Okay. That's it, folks. Whew, that was a tough session. I'm a little rusty on my way back, but nevertheless, I'm kind of proud how it all came together. Thanks, everybody. Happy New Year's. I'll be back Friday morning as usual. I'm going to try and get back into the flow of things as soon as possible. Betty Bourgeoisie, thanks for hanging in there for the 2 hours, if you did. Everybody at home, thanks for watching, whether you're watching it archived on Twitch or YouTube, or you're watching live. Thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. And if you can get your pose up on Discord, please do so. The Discord server is on the About, whether it's on YouTube or Twitch. The link is available. And you can go up there, upload your image, and see how everybody else has done. I'll put up a couple images up there. I do that every week. And if you want to know if practicing art 4 or 5 days a week works, you can look at my old stuff, you can look at my new stuff, compare, and if you see there's some progress, then you kind of know it works. I am seeing progress. It's slow, but I am seeing it. I don't draw every day, but I draw whenever I can, and I do feel some progress is being made. So yeah, thanks for watching. Happy New Year's, everybody. Take care.